About to get started here. Miles Straw up now for the Brewers.
Miles Straw.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it. One away.
Batting second, right fielder Jackson Chourio.
Yep, that ball went out.
That's to third. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. Out towards right center field. Isbell on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in St. Louis and taking the ball for Milwaukee, Jacob Mizorowski. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Leading off, Kyle Isbell. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. Payoff pitch to the right side. Nice grab to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Batting third, first baseman.
1 down. Third. Vinny Pasquantino. Next up for the Cardinals. Hey! That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Witt scores.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That misses.
No, that's down.
Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Off the mark there. And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
That one lifted to left. Freeland gets under it. 2 away. Two outs, runners at first and second. Next is the designated hitter, Starling Marte. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Fouled off. He was late. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Not in time.
Safe, he's good.
Safe at first after the strikeout got away. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Back here at Busch Stadium, top of the second, William Contreras up now for the Brewers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. 1 up, 1 down.
What do you
Checks his
got?
swing, appeal to third, and he went around. Rule to swing. Next pitch
that's
downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side, Massey. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
And that one hammered back there. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the second. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Just off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. In the dirt, and that is ball 1. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Isbell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's out.
Strong. Goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and they went
Nope.
out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's ball 2.
The next
Ball
offering
3.
misses, and the count's full. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Bobby Witt Jr.
That's a ball.
Takes it in for the out.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
That's out.
That's off the
ball
mark.
3.
3-1 now. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Laureano batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Ball, that's just out.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Pasquantino, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air to left center. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher,
That one in triple digits.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one misses. 3-1. That clips a corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
This one in the air center field. And that is that. On to the 4th. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. In the air, right field. Caglione under it. And there's one away. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases. 1 down. This is Bryce Terang. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Man at second. And that's fouled off. Now a pop up on the infield. and there's 2 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Freeland, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that chops in for a strike. That clips the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get back.
That one way inside.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's ball 4. Take your bait.
Throw, save.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
That's a ball.
Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. That smash towards center. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Cardinal DH, Starling Marte.
You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Late swing fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's ball 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one in the dirt. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Over to second for 1. And that's a double play. Wow. Jonathan India getting ready to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move to the gap. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is, where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the gateway arch.
That pitch is out.
Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. But it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
Tosses to first, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Massey. Jared Koenig into the game.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one missed.
That's outside.
On the ground to the left. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Oh, that's good.
In the air to left center. And there's one away. One out man at first. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 2.
Ball in. Ball inside. Hey!
That one is absolutely belted. Diving, makes the grab.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Pasquantino.
To second, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back here in St. Louis.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 59, Jojo Romero.
Nope. That's inside.
And a foul ball. Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Got him swinging. Run away. First
Ball,
pitch
that's outside.
misses. Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 down. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Vinny Pasquantino. That pitch gets the corner. Strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Grant Anderson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
2 down. Carter Jensen next up for the Cardinals.
What do you
Jensen
got?
tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held up. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Swings through that.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Spencer Horwitz up now for the Brewers.
Ball. That's inside.
And a foul ball. Stays alive. The 1-2. In the air, left field. Laureano trying to get there. Makes the grab on the run. 1 down. Into center. Isbell coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Luis Rengifo digs in now. A switch hitter batting right. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Isbell under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Starling Marte. Check swing and he went. Strike 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good take.
And now 2-2. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Fights it off. He'll see another.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Nope.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And a go-ahead run is on base. So up next, Jonathan India. Check swing. He went 0-1. Misses the sweeper. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Marte is waved home. He scores to tie it up. Frelick hustles to get it in. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Still able to come through. Behind in the count right there.
The new pitch. In the game, Aaron Ashby, and never an
easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with. So he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Gets him to chase after that one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Cards with the go-ahead run at third. Here the bottom of the seventh. And that one missing low.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were set.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
A sliding stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Now up for St. Louis, Kyle Isbell. 0 for 3 in this one. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Tyler Tolbert. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. In the air, left field. And this one looks like trouble. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. 1 for 3. Now he steps off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouls away the first offering.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Outside low, and it's a full count.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's shown good patience in this one.
So they turn things over to the righty, Abner Uribe. And that's down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That is the inning. Back here in St. Louis. For the top of the 8th, David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ball, that's out.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Riley O'Brien comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner on the go. And a weak ground ball to the left side. They get one. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a fly ball to right center. Tolbert on the move to the alley. And that's the third out. Back here in St. Louis, and now Cardinals catcher Carter Jensen. Foul ball.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've been able to get a lot of hitters on base today thanks to the 6 walks they've been gifted, and I would imagine the pitching coach is losing his mind over in that other dugout.
Ball 2.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Jensen on at first, nobody out.
0-1. Nope.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Terang, 1. How about that double play? And up next for St. Louis, Jack Paglione.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's the Brewers cat. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. In there at the knees. That's out to center field. Tolbert under it. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Inside ball.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And a count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. In the air, left field. Laureano under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with a W.